Good morning, welcome back to the vlog. This cold that I had last week, it'd pretty much gone. I'm pretty sure it'd gone. It's started to come back now. I feel about a 6 out of 10 this morning, and I'm pretty sure the reason that it's come back is because I forgot to bring my multivitamins down to Jorja's house and therefore stopped taking them. So I'm heading into town now, into Bedford, to pick up some more. Just had a quick look on my phone. It turns out it opens at 9 o'clock, so I'm just going to go and grab a coffee or something just to kill half an hour, because there's no point driving home and then driving back to town later to come when it's open. I might as well just stay here whilst I'm here. So I feel like the reason it's come back is because I was at about 80%, you know, complete health. I then obviously, when I came down here, stopped taking the multivitamins two days ago. Started training again properly and my immune system was still pretty weak, and then it's just sort of crept back up again. I mean, it's not bad. Hopefully I'm going to catch it this time whilst it's nice and early. Get out of my system, because I'm racing on Thursday and also on Sunday this week.
Backlash written on me, card robbing on a glass bowl. I've been balling, free my ladies in the counter now. I'm already out, already on the countdown. I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me, cold running from the po-po, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now, I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down, I don't wanna know.
So I was just in a coffee shop there called Coffee with Art, and I paid £3 for a flat white. I've never paid £3 for a flat white before. £3 for a flat white. You could almost buy a Tesco meal deal for that price.
Yes, I will show you.
Got him. I hope today, or the plan today, was to go out and do about 3 hours with some 20-minute sweet spot intervals. However, because this cold is coming back, I don't think that's the best option. I don't think that's the most appropriate option. I still want to train though, I still want to get out on the bike. So new plan, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out between 1 and 2 hours depending on how I feel, and I'm going to do some short max sprint efforts. Therefore the intensity is much lower and I'm still sort of getting something out of a training session. When a cold is just on your head, it's not so bad. It's when it gets on your chest that it becomes more of a problem. But I don't want it to go onto my chest, so I'm just gonna take it a little bit easier. I'm out in my old team jersey today because a couple of days ago I went to put on my my standard team, my 2017 team jersey, and I completely frayed the bottom of the zip. Essentially, I broke the zip, and because I'm not at home at the minute, I can't go and pick up a new top. So for now, I'm repping the old jersey. It's pretty hard at the minute to go out and do an easy ride from a mental stance because, you know, I know my fitness is good, I know my form's good, my legs are good, but I also know if I train hard, I'm just gonna make myself worse. So even though my form is pretty good, I'm also ill, so I'm trying to kind of balance it between the two, maintain the form whilst get better.
I got the backlash written on me, card robbing on a glass bowl. I've been balling, free my ladies in the counter now. I'm already out, already on the countdown. I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me, cold running from the po-po, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now, I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down, I don't wanna know it.
To try and keep the legs firing a little bit, I'm doing a 10-second sprint every 10 minutes. Hopefully that way the legs remain kind of fired up, but without creating too much training stress, and therefore not worsening this illness. Kept a lid on training today, even though I wanted to do more. This weekend, well, this Thursday, I'm gonna do the Thursday night crit like I did last week, and then on Sunday we've got an 80-mile road race. Now last week I went into the crit not completely well, and that was fine because last week the only racing I was doing for that week was the Thursday night crit. However, this week I'm planning on racing twice, so on Thursday and then again on Sunday. If I race on Thursday and I'm not well, I'll just make myself even worse. And I probably won't be able to race on Sunday when Sunday's my main objective. So that's just kind of where I'm at the minute. I'm just taking this cold day by day. Maybe tomorrow it'll have gone completely and that will be the end of it. I just don't know. Last year when Jorja started university, she decided to sell her car because while she was at uni, she wouldn't really need it. However, now she's back home for the summer. She started working again. That obviously means that she's not got any car at home. So every day whilst I'm here, I'm driving to Bedford to drop her off at work. But I'm gonna go pick her up now, then we'll head into town. Or at least I think that's what the plan is.
Counting commas in my kitchen now. Yeah, right. Colorado ain't my region now. But now I'm headed out there anyhow. Set it up like I'm headed out for the big amount. Shoot it up like I'm heading up for the pictures now. How many people could do it the way I did it now?
Hello.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, thank you.
How was work? Actually, no. How's life? You've not been in the vlog for like
That's a deep question for me to get into the car too.
Yeah, how's your day at work? How's life? How's things, Georgia?
Really good.
Where have you been? What have you been doing?
In there.
I
mean, you probably can't be filming here, I'm not going to lie to you.
Shoe shopping. Georgia, I like these.
They are honestly most hideous. Put them down.
They're like
please.
Yeezys though.
No, it's disgusting. Don't even suggest that to me.
Found some more. What about these? And we are done. Did you get any shoes, Jay?
No, but I got clothes from...
Actually, I'm going to bleep all that out. I'm not going to tell you about what we're doing just yet. Arrived back home from town, and I've just read a question in yesterday's video. This is probably one of the most common questions I get asked, and that is, how do I plan my training? Do I have a coach? The long and short of it is, no, I don't have a coach. I'm self-coached. I do a lot of my own research and personal testing to see what works for me. But essentially what I do, particularly now in the training, is I look at the races that I've got coming up, and I break those races down and I target my training to those races. For example, one week I might have a hilly race, and I think this race is a race of attrition, and maybe a breakaway is going to go, and it's going to go on this climb that's 4.5 minutes in length. So I will target my training to that. I will do hill repeats, maybe 4 minutes in zone 5, and then the next 30 seconds out of the saddle sprinting, which kind of formulates that attacking motion. Likewise, on the contrary, if I'm wanting to target a particular crit race, I will do a lot of sprint training. Most of the time in a crit or a criterium race, it's going to come down to a bunch of sprint. So whereas in an 80-mile road race the climb finishes up a 5 or 10 minute climb, you're not going to need that 10-second sprint, which is what you'll need if you're racing a crit. This is why we have different types of cyclers that specialize in different areas of cycling. Maybe that's climbing, maybe that's sprinting, maybe you're an all-round kind of rider, which is where I sort of would plant myself. However, here in the UK it's hard to determine yourself as one rider. The better domestic riders here in the UK are able to ride both hilly races and also flat races. So in a nutshell, that is how I plan and implement my training. I break down the demands of the coming road race that I want to do well at, try and replicate those race situations, and hopefully that maximizes my chances of success in that particular race. Now, winter training is a whole different ball game. You're not training for specific races, you're training for fitness. In November, December, January, you're training for specific fitness, but I will get into that when the time comes. I don't really want to think about winter just yet. But that's going to be the end of today's video. Remember, if you want to enter the £30 gift voucher giveaway, all you need to do is like this video, drop a comment down below, and make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. We've had 2 winners now, so if you want to win a gift voucher for highonbikes.com, that's all you need to do. But guys, thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you tomorrow.